Princess Anne, often regarded as the epitome of royal duty, has long been a figure admired for her dedication to the crown. Her work ethic, her unwavering commitment to public service, and her role as a steadfast supporter of her family have made her one of the most respected members of the British royal family. Yet, her recent, unexpected emotional farewell to Buckingham Palace has shocked the world, leaving many to question what might lie behind this startling decision. Was this simply a personal farewell, or is there a much deeper story lurking beneath the surface, one that could alter the very future of the monarchy itself? In a rare and candid revelation, Princess Anne reportedly opened up about her feelings and experiences within the royal family, shedding light on the internal struggles she had kept hidden for years. Known for her no-nonsense approach and her ability to weather the storm of public scrutiny, Anne has rarely allowed her emotions to be exposed to the world. However, her recent statements about Buckingham Palace have provided an intimate glimpse into her personal battles. What has emerged from these revelations is a shocking portrait of a woman who, despite her outward strength, has struggled with the very institution she has served her entire life. For many years, Buckingham Palace has been synonymous with grandeur, tradition, and the very essence of British royalty. Yet, for Princess Anne, the palace, with all its historic significance, became a place of isolation, suffocating under the weight of royal expectations. Behind the palace gates, where she was supposed to find sanctuary and peace, Anne found only pressure and the relentless demands of her position. As one of the hardest-working royals, she has always been in the public eye, constantly expected to fulfill her royal duties without question. But in recent months, Anne's frustrations began to surface. According to insiders, she spoke about how the palace, once a symbol of family unity and royal tradition, had become a place where her own personal happiness and sense of self had been increasingly eroded. Her words, which were described as both emotional and raw, spoke to a sense of betrayal, not by the royal family, but by the very system that had come to define her life. She expressed regret over how she had become a mere cog in the royal machine, always expected to serve without ever being allowed to express her own desires or needs. For Princess Anne, this realization was a painful one. She had spent decades putting the crown before her own well-being, but now, she was faced with the question of whether this sacrifice was truly worth it. This was not the first time Anne had hinted at the struggles of royal life, but it was the first time she had spoken so openly about them. Throughout her life, she had been praised for her work ethic and her ability to remain calm under pressure. But behind this composed exterior, Anne had always been aware of the cost of royal duty. The public, who had long admired her for her unwavering commitment to the monarchy, had no idea what she was enduring behind closed doors. For Anne, the constant scrutiny, the endless commitments, and the expectations placed upon her were beginning to take their toll. As the daughter of Queen Elizabeth II and the younger sister of King Charles III, Princess Anne had always been expected to follow in the footsteps of her family, dutifully serving the crown without question. But over time, she began to question whether this was the life she had truly chosen. Her recent farewell to Buckingham Palace has been seen by many as an acknowledgement of the fact that she could no longer ignore the emotional and mental strain that came with being a member of the royal family. It was a poignant moment of self-reflection, where Anne realized that her own happiness and well-being had to come first, even if it meant stepping away from the institution she had dedicated her life to. The revelations surrounding Anne's farewell have sent shockwaves throughout the royal family, prompting many to re-evaluate the true cost of royal duty. For decades, members of the royal family have been expected to put the monarchy above all else, often sacrificing their personal lives and desires in the process. Anne's emotional departure from Buckingham Palace has sparked a much-needed conversation about the pressures faced by those who live within the royal bubble. How long can the monarchy continue to demand such sacrifices from its members? And, more importantly, how long can individuals like Princess Anne continue to serve in silence, bearing the weight of their roles without any recognition of the toll it takes on their mental and emotional health. But the implications of Anne's farewell extend beyond just her personal struggles. Her departure raises questions about the future of the monarchy itself. If a member of the royal family as dedicated and hard-working as Princess Anne can no longer bear the pressures of royal life, what does that mean for the younger generation of royals? Will they, too, eventually be forced to choose between personal happiness and royal duty? Or will Anne's revelations serve as a catalyst for change, prompting a rethinking of what it means to serve the crown in the modern age? The timing of Anne's farewell is also significant. As the monarchy faces increasing scrutiny from the public and the media, there is growing concern about its relevance in the 21st century. The younger generation of royals, including Prince William and Prince Harry, have faced their own challenges in navigating the complexities of modern royal life. Anne's departure from Buckingham Palace could be seen as a reflection of these broader issues facing the royal family, signaling that the demands of the monarchy are no longer sustainable for everyone involved. In her emotional farewell, Princess Anne expressed not only her personal struggles, but also a deep sense of disillusionment with the way the monarchy operates. She reportedly spoke about the difficulty of maintaining personal boundaries in an institution that demands complete devotion, where every action is scrutinized and every word analyzed. For Anne, the constant pressure to perform, to be the perfect royal, had become unbearable. She longed for a life where she could be free from the expectations placed upon her, where she could live as a person rather than as a symbol. Her revelations have sparked a wave of sympathy from those who have long admired her strength and dedication. But they have also raised difficult questions about the future of the monarchy. Will the royal family continue to demand such sacrifices from its members? Or will they begin to adapt to the changing times, recognizing the need for balance between duty and personal well-being? Princess Anne's farewell could be the first step in a larger conversation about how the monarchy can evolve to meet the needs of its members, allowing them to live more fulfilling lives while still fulfilling their royal duties. While it is impossible to know exactly what the future holds for Princess Anne and the monarchy, one thing is clear: her emotional departure from Buckingham Palace has opened the door to a much-needed dialogue about the challenges of royal life. For too long, the public has been presented with a sanitized version of the monarchy, one that ignores the personal sacrifices and struggles that come with being a member of the royal family. Princess Anne's farewell has shattered this illusion, forcing us to confront the reality of royal life, a life that, despite its glamour and prestige, can come at a great personal cost. The impact of Anne's revelations will likely be felt for years to come, not just within the royal family, but throughout the nation. Her departure has raised questions about the future of the monarchy, and whether it can continue to thrive in a world that is increasingly focused on personal well-being and mental health. Princess Anne's decision to speak out about her struggles may very well be the beginning of a new era for the British royal family, one that acknowledges the humanity of its members and the toll that royal life can take. As the monarchy navigates these challenges, it will be up to the next generation of royals to decide how to balance duty and personal happiness in a way that ensures the survival of the institution, while also respecting the needs and desires of its members. Princess Anne's emotional farewell to Buckingham Palace has left an indelible mark on the monarchy. Her courage in speaking out about the pressures of royal life has sparked a wider conversation about the future of the institution. As the world watches, it remains to be seen how the royal family will respond to the challenges Anne has so bravely brought to light. Will the monarchy evolve to meet the needs of its members, or will it continue to demand sacrifices that no one, not even Princess Anne, can bear forever? The future of the monarchy may very well depend on the answers to these questions, and it is clear that Princess Anne's revelations have changed the course of royal history forever.